Hey everyone, Vincent Wynn here for Tip Line. Keep in mind that everything I'm talking about here is not financial advice, nor am I giving you advice on when to sell, when to buy any stock. But in this particular situation, I am telling you that since the board at MMAT or Meta Materials terminated their CEO, president and CEO, founder of Meta Materials, for whatever reason, I personally know why, and it might not be a popular opinion, but he needed to go. He needed to go. Now, you have a choice. You have a choice within your power to terminate and fire the retail supporter of the CEO, the people that have been championing materials over the last how many years since January for me. I left the community when I did not see eye to eye with these individuals. I did not see eye to eye with a lot of you retail traders. The inevitable day arrived last Friday. Nearly 24 hours before that, I sounded the alarm that things were going to get bad if price broke down below 17 cents. What happened? Let's take a look. Let's look at the chart. Everything that I've alerted you on, everything that we're going to look at now, are all based on charts. Okay. Yes, I'm strongly against the ex CEO, not the company itself, the leadership. And I said this in my group last night. George failed you as investors to protect the stock price. The executives failed George by not standing up to him that we know of. Maybe he did. And since he was a CEO and a founder, he fought back. The board failed the company because they waited too long to take action. Now they're in crisis mode. The stock is at close at 17, 16. I can't remember. We'll look at the chart in a second. But it dipped down to 13 cents. My exact statement was 21 hours before. I tweeted that if MMAT price dropped below 17 cents, it's a gateway to 10 cents. And I'll show you what I saw when I made that tweet. So, regardless if you watch this video or not, I don't care. You should, however, care about your money and your investment. It's too late, probably, right now to do anything in terms of what should I do with my investment of MMAT? Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I hold? It's too late. It's too late. You're in a pickle. You're in a pickle because of thinking like this. One example: know what you hold. Sure, company has great technology, but no one said there's anything wrong with selling when the stock was at 90 cents, 80 cents, even 70 cents, right? And then buy in at 13 cents. Do the math. People, do the freaking math. How long have I been one calling for the termination of the CEO of Meta Materials? How long have I been telling you each of the key price breakdown for Meta Materials? And you all know who you are, what you called me, what did you refer to me as? People that sent me threats. You guys know who you are. And where's the price now? I'm I'm for the record, I did not short one share of MMAT. For the record, anyone can go and check my trading account and see that I did not short one share of MMAT. And I'm on the record saying that. Never once did I short one share of MMAT because I'm a retail trader just like you guys. It's it saddens me that MMAT has gotten to this point, and I saw it not just with a gut feeling, but with the the performance of the stock price, the leadership, right? The leader is the spearhead of the company, and this when the spearhead is essentially a Nerf arrow, not going to make an impact, right? If you're going to shoot at a target with a Nerf arrow, it's not going anywhere. That to me was the CEO of MMAT. That's the best analogy I can think of. Was the CEO of MMAT or Meta Materials. The tip of the spear was essentially a kid's toy, a Nerf arrow. I'm gonna kill you with my Nerf arrow. Bounces off. Okay, enough of me ranting. I was last night. I was talking to my group, and I lost my shit last night. I was not happy because it breaks my heart to see all of you lose so much, not just with metamaterials, but the link to an MTLP. And MTLP was the same. We all have lost so much with MMTLP. And now you have lost so much more with MMAT. So if you want to sit there and blame the hedge funds for manipulating the stock price, if you want to sit there and blame unfair trading tactics, short selling, synthetic shorts, you can go ahead and do that. Feel free to do that. But when you point your finger at someone else like this, you've got these three fingers pointing right back at you. Right back at you. I blame the hedge funds. I blame the SEC chairman. Bam, three fingers. So now you've pointed two fingers out, and now six fingers have pointed back to you. Ultimately, you are responsible for your action. And I believe that much of your thinking and your decision process were made, or at least influenced, by all these so-called heroes of yours that you've never met on Twitter or social, because they're the thought leader. They're telling you, know what you hold. God damn it, hold what you hold. Hold what you know what you hold. The company is amazing. It's got this, and this, and this. At the end of the day, we're going down with the ship. They didn't say that last part, but they're insinuating it. And in your mind, I need to hold for the community. No, you don't. Your only responsibility is to your family and your hard earned money. If you bought at $1, you've lost 90%, close to 90% of your investment. For every $100 you put in, you just lost $90. Okay, enough of me ranting. Let's go look at the charts. Once again, uh, you guys know who I am. This is my face. This is my name, Vincent Nguyen. I'm the founder of Tipline. None of this is financial advice. Uh, Keep that in mind. Let's go look at charts, guys, and what happened here. Okay, so let's look at the 4-hour chart. This was where, um, this was really where I saw the danger was about roughly within 24 hours of this pattern completion right here. Okay, so this pattern completed on the 20th, and I saw that price was getting pretty close to the 17% mark. And I said, listen, I actually gauged it right here at about 17 cents, 16 and 16.9. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. So it was right around here, 17 cents, that I said, listen, if price breaks down below 17 cents, it's the gateway to at least 10 cents down here. Because this 10-cent right here has always been the target for the bears. I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. This was always been the target from way back here, from this massive, massive triangle right here. Okay. I'm going to draw this out for you guys, and you will see this massive triangle that they had planned back here from May 15, 2023 until 8:01, but that didn't get executed yet. Okay. And then let's push forward a little bit more. Then this triangle, so basically there was another bullish pattern that formed. So they were setting this up. So the second pattern emerged, and it was this triangle here that got formed out of the linkage between this Gartley harmonic pattern. Okay, so it dropped down here, forming a 768 retracement. I'm sorry, a 123, 1272 retracement, came back up. Okay, so this is really where I saw the target for this breakdown right here for this 10 cents. And this is where I got my 10-cent price target right here, is based off of this historical pattern right here, this pattern right here. So you would take the measurement and you would project down from the breakout point. And in this case, it's about the T1 price target 1. So right about here was where the breakdown was from here. Okay, so here was the breakdown from this descending, this triangle here. And so I'll take this line and now project it back down to here. That's almost 10 cents right there. And this target was established back in September 6th of 23. September 6th of 23. I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't draw the relationship, the pattern of price movement if it didn't existed already. Stop and think about that for a second. This is going back into time to understand why we are here today. Okay? Why we are here today. This 10 cents has always existed here. Where is that? Right here. 10 cents has always existed. This price target has always been the target of the bears. Back in, yeah, it started actually further back in time. Actually here on July 31st. Yep, right here. July 31st. Hang on a second. I got my dates wrong, guys. Yeah, I was right this first time around. I apologize. Strike everything I just said about this chart. I had my chart wrong. Sorry. I got it reversed, guys. I got it reversed. It was this first triangle that created this 10-cent price target. And it was this second triangle that created the 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 break-in structure. This is where I got my break-in structure price target from, was around 17 cents in this area. Okay. And then this is their price target at 10 cents. I apologize, guys. I apologize. This triangle here signifies the breakdown to 17 below 17 cents. If that got nailed, then we're looking at 10 cents because of the continued bullish spread. So between these two patterns printed the result that we saw on Friday. And I sounded the alarm right at about 19 cents, right up here somewhere at price target 2. I believe that's where it was. And I said, listen, if it breaks down because of this structure here, so you can't just look at the candlestick in its present state. You have to see the relationship between previous price action, because when you hear bear trap and bull trap, those bear traps and bull traps aren't set up overnight. That's why they're a trap, right? You lay a trap. It could be a day, 2 days, 3 months, 4 months. In this case, this massive trap was laid back here. Let's see here. It was from, this was a 3 month setup almost, from May to August. This trap here to bring this down. And then you have this second trap to bring it down before the break-in structure down to 10 cents. And it nailed it at 13 cents. So I was about 3 cents off on this attack. Okay, so where do we go now? Where we go now is the first step is 10 cents. 10 cents is where we're going to see the continued stock price hemorrhaging. Would you buy in right now? That's your call. But for me, no. I have to see what happens next week before I even consider coming in, because with strength, they can push this annual sub 10 cents. They've taken your will as retail trader away. There may be a few strong know what you hold type influencers, but many of you are crushed this weekend. Many of you, your life was already devastated, right? Coming down from over $1, $2. I remember MMAT was at the height of MMAT was over $3. They've taken your will to be happy away, and that's your fault because you had the control to get out up here and you didn't, and buy back in down here and ride the wave back up. And guess what? Smart money will come in at 10 cents or below when it comes down that low and buy so many shares of MMT and drive it back up. But even if it gets to $1 at 10 cents, you could still be in the red. But smart money and dumb money like me, when I come in to invest in MMAT, I will be making money while you will still be in the red. This is harsh. I realize what I'm saying is harsh. It's like tough love. I'm not here to tell you I told you so. I am here to tell you two key messages. Learn to trade. People will tell you do your own DD and TA, but no one really tells you how. No one ever tells you how to do that. So that's one. Two, do what the board did to George, to the CEO. They terminated his ass. You should terminate and fire the influencers in your life that dragged you down with the ship. That's not financial advice. That's me giving you life advice. That's giving you advice from a dad, a husband, a brother, a son, a friend, a business partner. I am all of those things. And when I see this happen and I see these people telling you to know what you hold and stay strong, I don't sit well with that. I don't sit well with that at all. My position is not against the company, it is not against metamaterials. I believe in the technology, but what I don't believe is going down with the ship when you can, in reality, bought back in for way more shares than you hold right now, right? Okay, so that's my gloom and doom Sunday discussion over MMAT. I know it's not something that you want to hear, but that's that. So what can we expect from here? Let's dig into the 1 hour chart. Okay, so I've got the breakdown, the break-in structure, and I've got 10 cents as my price target here, down here, and price close in in aftermarket around 14 and change. The low was 13 and change. So on the 1 hour chart, what can we see? Nothing except the abyss. Nothing except the abyss because nothing except the abyss because it's all free falling. And this, in fact, this is something I drew out many, many, many months ago. Many months ago. And I said MMAT was going to come down to the spot at one point into the 6 cent range. And this, I haven't changed this. This has been here forever since, well, July isn't forever, but I drew this out and I mapped this out along here. I was expecting MMAT to come down to this level after I saw this back here. Remember, I was telling you here that on the 4 hour chart, I saw, I was expecting 10 cents. And then I was expecting once it got to the 10-cent target, they were going to be able to drive this down into the 6 cent range. Oh, I really hope that you come out of this on the other side in one piece. If you're holding it for 20 years and don't need the money, eh, you will. If you're living hand to mouth and you are expecting MMAT to bail you out or get you into a better situation in a year or two, not going to happen yet. Not going to happen yet. Right now, all I see is darkness. All I see is the depth of hell reaching up from here to grab price down. That's what I see. I don't see a way out. I don't see anything in the pipeline that can drive the stock back up. But I do see that if MMAT does a reverse split to stay compliant, not compliant, it's going to be probably even worse because during that process, during the reverse split, they're going to hold those fresh shares and they're going to put IOUs in your account and they're going to use those fresh shares and drive the price right back down again. So yeah, so that the dilution is going to be right down. So if it's 10 cents, they do a 100 to 1 split, or one for every 100 share. You have less shares, And once the price is high, shorts will be able to short it back down. It's like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute and nothing catching you. There's no net. So yeah, I thought through every single angle for MMAT, and there's no way out. There's no way out. All right. I'm going to move on to stocks that performed great last week, and I'm expecting movement next week. So uh, feel free to join me on the other stock videos. Maybe it'll cheer you up. Maybe not. But this is what I have for you on MMAT. I don't have good news. I'm not here to cheer you on. I'm here to give you the reality pill of what is facing down at you right now from the depth of hell. So the reality is, if you're pointing your finger, blaming everyone else around you, there's three fingers pointing back at you. Keep that in mind. I'm out. Okay. Talk to you guys soon.